I'm called Kasubi Simon. I'm a work of biofly technology. Our aim is to fill the future using organic feeds. We allocated Chiliagonja. We allocated the Matuga Chiliagonja. So we here, as in calling every farmer around there in Uganda to feel free always when you feel like you have any question regarding BSF rearing, you need to learn how to rear BSF, you need to start BSF, just feel free to contact us anytime. We always open every day. From Monday to Sunday, we always open. So if you feel like you do have any questions regarding BSF, you need to start a project, we're here to help farmers do it in a cheaper way, as earlier on said by one of our employees at Biofly Technologies, Matuga. So currently, we're trying to nurture something which is organic on market. Let's say like when people are doing their farming entails a lot of things. Farming, let's say the cultivation part of it, there is rearing, like birds, there is fish, there is piggery. So I'm calling farmers to turn from the other part of buying concentrates. You should resort to doing BSF. In the course of doing BSF, we are here to help still employ fellow youth. As you know, the company is operated by youth. As you're seeing, we are all youth. So we are trying to promote what we do call youth empowerment, whereby youth should feel free to involve themselves in such things, because as we are well aware in Uganda, with time to come, Uganda's population is increasing on a daily basis. But still, as it's increasing, we are facing challenges regarding market, like dumping of waste in urban centers. So when time goes on in Uganda, there won't be a lot of areas where people will be setting on farms. Like I'm setting on a farm for my chicken, I'll be growing maize here and there. So we are calling farmers to genuinely involve themselves into rearing BSF. Rearing BSF to get the organic feeds for their animals. So here at Biofly Technologies, we do give trainings to youth. We are having almost 800 youths that we do train on different occasions on how to rear BSF. So we are calling individuals out there, the government, the NGOs, to come in and give us a hand in facilitating our program such that we can involve the youth, and we try to create the jobs opportunity for the youths who are sitting at home to avoid the challenges of unemployment in Uganda. We do a lot of things, as my colleague has already said earlier on. So we do not step on giving only trainings to farmers on doing the 7 days rearing schedule of BSF. We also go on and train farmers on how to do the breeding of BSF at a cheaper way, not the other two automated system as other people do say around. You can involve yourself in doing your breeding site in a cheaper way. As you're seeing this, it's locally made. You just get your paws around, get your pupa, introduce them into the net, they start emerging, you get fries. When fries do emerge, they do lay eggs. As you're seeing inside there, we drove tractor dishes, and we drove the sticks that we do use, and this fry is too sensitive. They do need to rear their eggs in hidden places. That's why we do put in the sticks, as you're seeing inside there. Those sticks, it's where they do lay their eggs. And when they do lay in their eggs, we do remove them after 2 to 4 days of introducing in the sticks. Remove them and we collect the eggs. As you're seeing here, these are our eggs that we have collected from our cages here. So with these eggs, we can put them in an incubator. But as we are starting, we are not as in we are not using a lot of automated things like the incubator. You can get something local like a tray of this sort, put in feed. You can get a tray of this sort, you put in maize bran. You put in maize bran. When it's soaked with water, we do put in like 6 kilograms of maize bran, which has been fermented, and we do put in like 20% of water in that maize bran before it goes into the fermentation period. Then after that, we can put on 25 grams of the eggs, and we put them. Right now, I'm going to put in my eggs on the fermented maize bran. I put them on top. So when I put them on top, this is our where we can put it somewhere to generate some heat. I cover it around here. I leave it here for some days for the eggs to hatch into baby larvae, as I'm going to show you. Our baby larvae. So after the process of putting them here to hatch into eggs, we collect what we do call the 5-day-old larvae, the 5 doll. So after our eggs have hatched very well, we do get out the 5 doll, and it's of a good quality, as you're seeing here. It's having the uniformity, the size is the same, and they're very active. So here at Biofly Technologies, we do agitate farmers to come and get their quantities of 5 doll or the 5-day-old larvae and start their project of rearing BSF at small scales, large scales, depending on the capacity of farmers. So instead of buying expensive concentrates like those of fish, piggery, poultry, the cow dyes sacks, which is almost a 50 kilogram sack, which costs around 25,000, you buy a kilogram of 5-day-old larvae at 20,000. You introduce it into containers. You can use containers of this sort. You put in 12 kilograms of the feed or 10 kilograms of the feed. We do use different weights of feed depending on what you need to get at the end of the day. If you're in need of getting a lot of fertilizer, what we do call the organic fertilizer, you put in 12.5 kilograms of the feed in this net. Then against the 12.5 kilograms of the feed, you put on 30 grams of 5-day-old larvae on that waste. When you put it on top of it, you leave it for 7 days. After 7 days, the 30 grams will be turning into 1.2, 1.5 kilograms of mature larvae. So around a kilogram of 5 doll you buy from Biofly Technologies, Matuga, you will be able to collect around 30 kilograms of mature larvae, which you will feed for your animal, and you reduce on the expenses of buying expensive concentrates. Like farmers who are doing fish farming, you can harvest and feed them live. That's like the tilapia fish. They do feed on them live. You can dry, then mill and give them as powder. You can do pelletizing. You reduce on the costs of feeding your fish, or piggery and birds. So here at Biofly Technologies, I do call farmers out there doing piggery, fish, birds, that's poultry rearing. I'm calling you, you should turn away from the artificial concentrates which are expensive and invest Biofly Technologies, Matuga, Chiryagonja, for trainings regarding on how to cut costs of rearing your poultry, fish, piggery in a cheaper way minus buying concentrates. So you can reach us at Chiryagonja, at Matuga, Chiryagonja. At any time we do for trainings. We train you on how to reduce on the costs you do incur in your farm when you're doing rearing of like birds, when you're doing farming like piggery, fish farming, to reduce on the expenses you incur on feeding your fish using the imported feeds on market, by training you on how to use BSF and in a cheaper way. Like you're seeing our structure, it's the cheapest means a farmer can adopt in rearing BSF. It's not too expensive. You can go this way. You can use containers. We train you in several aspects of using cheaper means tray BSF. Reduce your costs of buying concentrates, whereby if you buy a kilogram of 5-day-old larvae, the $5, you introduce it to your fermented waste. Let's say like chicken droppings itself can be a good waste to use if you're having it in plenty. Market waste, leftovers at home, that's let's say children have eaten food and they haven't finished. Instead of dumping it and it smells for the community, you do get it, ferment it in an airtight container or drum or a pit. You put it there, then you introduce in the 5-day-old larvae. They eat it, you get your mature larvae. Then after getting mature larvae, you do get organic fertilizer on this side. So if you're spending 250,000 on a bag of a concentrate, let's say like the pig concentrate for cow dyes, this is the cheaper way to go. You get 2 kilograms at 40,000. So you have already saved your 21,000 the other side, 210,000 the other side, and you've just used only 40,000 from it instead of using 250,000. So you do get 2 kilograms of this, you get around 500 kilograms of waste, organic, chicken droppings, pig droppings, the goat droppings, cow dung. You put in, if you get containers, let's say when you're going to like 2 kilograms of this, you can get around these containers, you can get like 100 containers of this sort. You use it, tray your 2 kilograms of mature larvae of $5, then you'll be harvesting your mature larvae at 7 days, and you'll be having 60 kilograms of mature larvae ready to be given to your pigs, birds, or fish. Here you have gotten 60 kilograms of mature larvae, which are rich in proteins, calcium, because of the other add cover of the BSF. It has some calcium, it has fats, it has proteins. So you've gone the cheaper way of feeding your pigs or chicken using only 40,000, while you concentrate on rearing the BSF. You will not go the other side whereby you will be spending more than 40,000 or no 50 kilograms of cow dyes. You'll be spending around 250,000, yet here you're going to spend 40,000. We do also offer consultations. You can call your field farmers around your area, you organize like a gathering, You call us, you reach us on our contacts, as I'll be giving you my contacts at the end of the day. You call us and we do offer you trainings. We do offer consultations on how to start organizing such a rearing unit for your biosafe. My contacts are 0704 696538. That's Airtel. You can also reach me on MTN on 0787 54 24 02. We are located in Matuga, Chiryagonja. Feel free to press in your orders for $5 organic fertilizer, which you can apply on your plants, and you nourish your soil. Like if you're using organic fertilizer, you nourish the soil. It's not harmful to plants, neither is it harmful to your earth. And when it goes to the organic fertilizer, I would call farmers of coffee, every plant that they are doing, as it's a rainy season, there is a lot of farming going on. We do call farmers to press in their orders of organic fertilizer. As you're seeing here, this is our organic fertilizer, and it's of a good quality. It's friendly to plants. It's not hot. It's not having anything like a chemical, the artificial chemicals. So let's go organic way. We maintain our environment. This organic fertilizer, you can get one handful of this. Like right now, it's a rainy season. People are planting maize. You get one handful of this. You put in the hole that you have dug for maize. You apply. Imagine you a farmer doing farming like banana plantation. You dig around as Mr. Spire is doing. You dig around the plantation. You live there. You measure 1 feet from the plantation itself, 1 feet from the plant to the side. You dig around a trench like that. When you dig around, you apply in our artificial fertilizer. So like this plant, imagine this is our banana plantation at our unit here. You do put on a kilogram of our artificial fertilizer, as our manager is doing here, Madam Saida. You apply it around like that. And as we well know that it's light and it can be blown away by wind, you cover it to avoid the agents of soil erosion, like the wind. We can do the covering. So when we do cover like this, it stays in the soil. It's not blown away, so it will stay in the soil. It nourishes the soil, the plant gets nutrients from it, and it boosts its growth. We do call whoever individual, as this video is going viral. Thanks for viewing, watching, subscribing on the YouTube channels. As it's going viral, we do call whoever in his own capacities, the NGOs. I do call the government, as we are embarking on living agriculture, whereby we need to adopt artificial means of like fertilizer. We do use in our farms. We're calling the government to give us like support. Anyone who is having like grants that can help in giving us grants, we do highly welcome it, such that we can also create a lot of jobs for unemployed youth. As right now, you know, the statistics in Uganda, there is a lot of unemployed youth around our country that do feel like I should fly over, go abroad, make some money. Or we can also reduce on such scenarios in Uganda when we do get some help, let's say like grants, and we boost our business. Let me take this opportunity to call on Madam Nabanja, the PDM or the office of the president to come on board and do give us a hand in this, such that we can reduce on the rate of unemployment in Uganda. And we do promote also the PDM programs of the government. Thank you for watching.